is what you did to me when he called you from above. Oh, why I'll never see. Now I'm here all by myself to be alone. We had been together for so long it seemed that he would never take the one dear thing that meant the world to me. And now I'm here all by myself to be alone. Dear God above, watch over her and make her feel at home. Until the day you call my name, then we won't be alone. I'll stay here without my love and do the best I can until the day I'm praying for, when we will meet again. Now I'm here all by myself to be alone. God above, watch over her and make her feel at home. Until the day you call my name, then we won't be alone. I'll stay here without my love and do the best I can until the day I'm praying for, when we will meet again. But now I'm here all by myself to be alone.
Oh, well, a baby can do some babysitting with me. Babysitting, babysitting. Well, it's Saturday night and the folks aren't home, you see. Well, I'm a nice little boy, so don't be afraid of just a kiss. Hug, ooh, yeah. Baby, do some babysitting with me. Babysitting? Oh, well, the baby's sleeping, so I don't think you'll make us any fuss. Oh, well, there ain't nobody else at home to bother us. Oh, well, we'll turn down the light, just watch me ignite, and then we'll kiss, hug, ooh, yeah. Baby, do some babysitting with me. Babysitting? Let's do some babysitting. Oh yeah. Let's do some babysitting. Oh yeah. Let's do some babysitting. Oh yeah. Let's do some babysitting. Oh, come on, baby. Well, come on, baby, won't you please be mine? We'll be together for the rest of our time. Come on, baby, I want your love for me. Well, I can hear love knocking, baby, on my door, and I don't want to be alone anymore. So come on, baby, I want your love for me. Well, I've been thinking of you all the time, waiting for the day when you'll be mine. I can't keep my mind on anything I do. All I wanna do is to be with you. So come on, baby, won't you please be mine? We'll be together for the rest of our time. Come on, baby, I want your love for me. Dig it, man! Of you all the time, waiting for the day when you'll be mine. I can't keep my mind on anything I do. All I wanna do is to be with you. So come on, baby, won't you please be mine? We'll be together for the rest of our time. Come on, baby, I want your love for me. One more time. Come on, baby, I want your love for me. Ah, come on now, baby.
Rabbit and a little boy blue, sitting in the brush with Mr. Magoo. Along came McDonald with his trusty gun, and he goes, everybody run, Peter Rabbit, bop, 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 Peter Rabbit, bop, 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 Peter Rabbit, bop, 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 if you happen along. Well, Peter Rabbit and a Goldilocks, three little bears with the boards by the pot. Along came McDonald with his trusty gun, and he goes, everybody run, Peter Rabbit, bop, 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 Peter Rabbit, bop, 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 Peter Rabbit, bop, 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 if we happen along. Mother Goose, he must be up in Calaboose. Along came McDonald with his trusty gun, and he goes, everybody run, Peter Rabbit, bop, 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 Peter Rabbit, bop, 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 Peter Rabbit, bop, 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 if they happen along. Peter Rabbit, bop, 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 Peter Rabbit, bop, 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 Peter Rabbit, bop, bop, if they happen along. Peter Rabbit, bop, 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 Peter Rabbit, bop, 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 Peter Rabbit, bop, 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 if they happen along.
Oh, well, a baby can do some babysitting. Babysitting, babysitting. Well, a Saturday night and the folks aren't home, you see. Well, I'm a nice little boy, so don't be afraid. Just a kid.
I'll tell you, that's a famous building there. Norman Petty Studio, Clovis, New Mexico. Buddy Knox was the one that talked me into going down here and record. And I just can't tell you what a thrill it was for me to walk in that little studio and remember all the hits that come out of that building. And of course, Buddy Holly and the Crickets, they had all their records up on the wall. And the way Norman liked to record is he didn't like to do anything in the daytime. He was a musician himself, and we would never start recording till like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. There's the actual studio itself. And in that left window there, that's where Norman's equipment, his 2 Ampex tape recorders and his control board and everything were, and then the actual studio where the musician stood was right behind that, about 10 or 15 feet. That's me. We're on our way to Texas to play a job. That's Randy Charles. Randy passed away just a couple of years ago, but he was from Chattanooga, Tennessee, good guitar player. And he was with us a couple of years. That's Dick Davey there in the white shirt, Jerry Hockey on the left. Dick Davies, he was a good drummer. He went to school with me at Washington High School in Sioux Falls. That's a 1958 Fiesta Oldsmobile wagon that I bought And we had a car accident after a few months of owning that up in Minnesota, and tore the whole right side of that car off. Was never able to use it again. And this car right here, Jimmy Thomas loaned us that because the other one was in a body shop at that time. That's Barry Andrews fixing a flat tire, giving me the finger there, I guess. He's from Washington High School also. And we used to set our amplifiers on that little stand there, and there was a light inside that we would light that up at night on stage. And we had one on each side of the stage as we played.
Nothing has gone right or lonely on me. I say, come back, baby, baby, won't you come back baby, to me.
Randy moved back down to Chattanooga after he left the group here, and he was a studio musician down there and played on several country hits. That was the station wagon I just talked about previously. That had air shocks, and it was something brand new that came out. The only problem is, a lot of times we'd be coming home from some place up in Minnesota, and the air would leak out of the shocks, and you'd be driving without, the car would practically be 3 or 4 inches off the highway, you know, and just ride terrible. Those are the kind of little lake cabins that we used to stay in when we would play resorts. This is at a place called Ottertail Lake up in Minnesota. A lot of the resorts we would play all summer long. If we weren't on a tour with some other singers and we were on our own and being booked by Jimmy Thomas, we had a regular circuit of our own where we would play 5 or 6 nights a week. Always loved this place. Anybody that was in the dance business in those days played Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. We had some great times in the daytime because it was so neat. You know, if you would go do a dance job at probably 9 o'clock at night till 1 in the morning, and you'd always have all those days to go out and have fun. We'd always stay at a place called Moe's Cottages up in Detroit Lakes, and every summer we'd rent boats and just have a great time. That's Chico Hayek. He was a drummer. Tyndall, South Dakota is where he was from, and he was with us for a couple of years. Just a heck of a drummer. I mean, I was so impressed because he could play literally everything from a waltz to a polka to rock and roll. I mean, he just a fun guy to be around. Not very good quality on this film. I don't know where I picked this film up, but see the old trailer back there? A guy named Shorty Graff. He had a club in Sioux Falls called Shorty's, and he painted that. He was an artist, and he painted that trailer for me. And this is a 1960 Oldsmobile station wagon, and it had a beautiful red interior. That is the best car I ever had. That is the best car. You know, it just drove that thing about 125,000 miles, and it just was excellent. Look at those big little car tires on that trailer. Well, I'll tell you, this was another big thrill in my life when you got a chance to play the Prom Center in St. Paul, Minnesota. Everybody, like back in the late 30s and 40s, all the big bands, the Glenn Millers and, like Lawrence Welk and any of those names played in that ballroom. And we were lucky enough to have a regional hit called Rona Baby, and got to play that ballroom several times. The Sands Motel was a place that we hung out whenever we would record down at Norman Petty's in Clovis, New Mexico. And spent some great hot afternoons. Well, I'll tell you, there wasn't much down there but sand and heat. But I think motel room in those days at a place like that was probably about $10, $12 a night. I can tell we're back to the better camera now. This camera that I was using was a Bell & Howell, just a silent 8mm, but it was the best one you could buy in those days, and it was like, I think it was about $350. And here we all are out in, as you can see, Mount Rushmore. One of the regular circuits that we played was Spearfish Pavilion, and we played that thing about every 6 weeks. Had a good following out there, and a lot of times Jimmy Thomas would book us on Spearfish on a Friday night, for instance, and then we would probably play a place like Vivian. They had a pavilion there too, Vivian, South Dakota, on the way back. And maybe on the third night we'd play like a place like Del Rapids, Dells Park Ballroom.
Some people gotta have more than the others, gotta have more than their share. Ever since the devil tempted woman with the apple, we all had a burden to bear. The world keeps turning and things are getting faster. Ain't nobody going nowhere. They say the grass is greener on the other side.
Of course, in those days, everybody that went to the Black Hills had to get on the Whirlybird and go up around Mount Rushmore. That's Chico again, getting in there. Chico had kind of an interesting career after he left the Midwest and moved out to California. He was a scenic artist, and he worked on all the, remember the Dean Martin television series? He did all his scenic work for, I think it was like 5 or 6 years, and then he worked several years for NBC and did the scenic artwork for Johnny Carson. And if you remember looking in the back where Johnny would sit there, like the city of Los Angeles, that was Chico that did a lot of that painting.
You know nothing about